Yes, thank you guys and welcome to my channel. This is your only son or team member. Actually, I'm a Kenyan by nationality. My name's George. You can call me Kings. Ile jina ya mtaani. So today I have come here. Many people have requested me to come online, to come forward and give Kenyans the information they have been looking for. And I'm happy to be here, having been invited by Infotech Training Institute. Infotech Training Institute is located here in Emirates Towers. They are doing a lot of courses, like providing many courses. We have listed most of the courses they do in our channels. And I'm humbled to be here today in their office. They invited me here to speak one or two things so that we can be able to help Kenyans in particular, because this procedure, like Kenya Good Conduct Application Procedure, is concerning Kenyans. It's actually concerning Africans, because everywhere now in UAE, when you get job, before they do your work visa, most of the company here, they're asking Kenyans or Africans or across, actually most of the Asians and Africans, they are being requested to provide attested good conduct from their country. And for this case, I have decided to come out and be able to explain to the people, especially where I come from, Kenya. Sababu, I have realized that some of the people that are coming here, they are new, they don't know what to do when they are requested to provide good conduct attested. They don't know what that means, they don't know where to start and where to end. So I hope my message will be clear. I'll be speaking part of the English and the Swahili combination so that the message can be heard loud and clear. So thank you and join me as we proceed. So in this Kenya Good Conduct Procedure, there are 9 points. We have already listed the 9 points like steps where you need to follow from the first step to the last. So from the first step, and this is where many people get confused, you need to have an e-citizen account. Most of the people that are coming over to UAE, or they have passport from back home, you must have your e-citizen account, because this is the only way or channel that you can be able to apply your good conduct. You can also apply your passport to renew, or if you have issue with the lost passport. So first thing is to have your e-citizen account. I know many people, they don't know about their e-citizen account. They don't know how they don't have their usernames. They don't have their password, and they are getting charges in this one. So if indeed you're trying to apply the good conduct and you don't know your e-citizen account, you don't have the password, you don't have the username, I have already provided my contacts to the people of Kenyans in Dubai. You can reach to me. I'm going to give you to help you to access your username and password. Okay, these are very sensitive information, and each and every person has to have his or her own account, whereby you're going to apply your good conduct for this matter. So first thing, you need to download the eCitizen app. Once you download the eCitizen app, access your eCitizen account. Okay, you just click in the sign in button, and then you're going to fill up your username and the password. In most cases, the username and password, they are sometimes they are using the Kenyan ID number. Okay, they're using the Kenyan ID number and also your email, unless maybe you change your password or the username. So once you access your eCitizen account through the sign in button, you just use your credentials to sign in. You are going to once you open the app and you get access of the site, you'll go direct to the under the section of Director of Criminal Investigation. Director of Criminal Investigation, that's this I button. Apply for your police clearance or good conduct there. In Dubai, in UAE, Kenya Good Conduct is also referred as clearance, police clearance. But we are having a confusion between Dubai police clearance and also Kenya Good Conduct. So they actually mean the same, because they are all like talking about how to be cleared criminal, you don't have any criminal offenses. And this has become a norm. It has become a norm in this country, whereby most of the companies, they're asking for Kenyans to provide an attested good conduct, okay, so that they can be able to proceed with your work visa once you get a job. And actually, even the changing of visas nowadays, most of the companies are asking for you to provide the attested good conduct. So once you access your e-citizen, click the button for the Director of Criminal Investigation, that is DCI, apply for your police clearance, and then choose the fingerprints area as Nairobi, DCI headquarters, and pay via M-Pesa pay bill. There's a button for M-Pesa, and then you're going to pay the pay bill 1050 Kenya shillings. That is 1,050 Kenya shillings, using the business number 206206. Okay. Then the fingerprints, forms, and receipts, you have to download them. Once you pay the 1050 through M-Pesa, okay, when you click the M-Pesa button, there's a lot of choices of methods to pay. So you need to choose which one is easier for you. But most people, they prefer to use the M-Pesa. And actually, if you don't have M-Pesa, you can ask your friend to pay for you. You just provide them the pay bill and the account number, and they're going to pay on your behalf. Okay. So once you pay and you click the button, that complete button, the fingerprint form, C24 form, is going to be active. Just click the download button, and then you're going to get these papers, the C24 papers, and also the two receipts, the government receipt and also the customer. That's the two invoices. So you need to download all the 4 copies. That is the fingerprints form, which comes like 2 copies, one for the palm and the other one for the fingers. So once you have these copies, the next step is to take your fingerprint form, there's a C24 form with your passport original. Most people, they forget to carry their original passport. It's very, very, very important. So if you're doing the application of good conduct, you need to have your Kenyan original passport before proceeding to consulate. Before, we used to have, the system has been changed, because before we used to go to Terminal 2 Airport in Dubai, but now we are going to Kenya Consulate. This has been transferred. These services have been transferred to Kenya Consulate in Dubai, and also our embassies in Abu Dhabi. Okay, so once you have these copies, you already printed the C24 copies and also the invoices, proceed with the original passport to Kenya Consulate in Dubai. If you don't have the location, you can get Google, search Google the location of Kenya Consulate. I'm surprised that most people, they don't know the location. Well, it's understood. Maybe people are very new, they don't know about the location. So just search the offices of Kenya Consulate in Dubai. They are around in Jumeirah 1, Al-Wasi Road. Okay, so when you go there with your C24 forms and the Kenya original passport and also the 2 invoices, you will be paying 150 dirhams by card ATM. So remember, they don't accept cash payment in the consulate. Okay, it's very important to note that if you have, like for example, you have cash and you don't have the ATM, well, in most cases, there are many people who goes there on a daily basis. Maybe if you're lucky enough, you'll find someone with an ATM, you give them cash and they're going to pay for you. But if you don't have, you don't know what to do, you can reach to me. Many people, those who have UAE bank accounts, they always help you. Like if someone knows you, they can trust you with their card, you go make payment and bring them back. Okay. So that's it. So you pay 150 dirhams by card. If you don't have ATM, I already mentioned, you can already pay by cash to someone, and then your friend is going to pay for you. Then you'll be given a receipt from the consulate. 150 dirhams, you'll be given a receipt. You need to keep this receipt with you for the last step of the attestation, because you'll need it. So keep this receipt with you. Get the C24 forms now already with the fingerprints, already stamped and confirmed. Then you'll send them to Kenya. You need to send them to Nairobi. We are providing these services of sending the parcels or documents from Dubai to Nairobi at a fee of 100 dirhams. And I always encourage Kenyans and the people of Kenya, like if you want to send these documents, make sure you're giving to a reliable source. Don't just send your document to anyone, because again, if this document gets lost, you will face the consequences. So take precaution on this one. Don't just give your document to anyone. I know many people are sending through DHL. It's okay, but again, DHL company is a good company, and also RMX and others. But the problem with them is that once you send these documents, it's going to take time. There's a delay, maybe a duration of 1 week for your document to be delivered. So on our cases, on our side, we charge 100 and we send the document as soon as possible within 1 or 2 working days. Okay, so you can always reach to me. My numbers have been provided in the channels, and I'm going to also list the number here so that you can be able to reach me in case you have any problem. Then once you send your document back home, you have to have someone who is going to receive those documents, and then in Nairobi for them to be able to deliver the document to you for you in DCI. Okay, so you need to have a reliable person as well, who will going to receive the document back home in Nairobi and then deliver them to the DCI. So in DCI, many people they're having issues with waiting period for the document to be released. Why? Because there's a lot of application. Remember, we are not the only people that are doing these good conduct applications across the world. I saw also Australia, I saw also US. My friends from US are doing this application. Still, the procedure are almost the same, but of course, the fingerprint has to reach to the DCI for them to check in the system if you have been cleared, if you have been clean, or you don't have any criminal records. Okay. So once you send them to DCI, they are going to check your system and check your fingerprints and trace to see if you are clean. And then in most cases, it takes like a month or two. Okay, but if you want to then make them quick, there is also a way whereby you can be able to do that. Okay, so after that, you are going to follow up your incident account to check if your document has been generated. So if your document has been generated, you are going to get, first of all, the incident, we are going to send you a message. Once your document has been generated, you get a message from the same Safaricom number or Kenyan number that is registered at your account. You'll get a message notification saying that your document is ready it has been generated and it's ready for you to download and print. So you go back to your account, incident account, download the copy, print it in Karat, proceed to the Kenya consulate with the initial receipt, the one you paid 150 dirhams, for them to do something we call attestation. I know many people, they don't know what is attestation. Attestation simply means the consulate, they're going to check if for sure this is an original document from DCI, because nowadays there is a lot of crimes, people trying to do forgery documents. You take a document from someone, you edit the name, all these kind of issues. So to make sure that to attest, to make sure that your document is original, they have to check your eCitizen account using your credentials, and then they are going to attest. They're going to stamp, to authorize, like commit, make sure that the document is legit. So once the document has been stamped by consulate, now it remains the last one step. Actually, in the consulate, it takes same day you'll go for the attestation, and then they'll clear you. It's not something that you need to wait. But after consulate, there's the last step. We call it MOFAIC stamping. Most people, they don't know what is MOFAIC. MOFAIC simply means the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. This is foreign affairs in UAE, whereby they need also to attest and authenticate the document that is legit, and that's why it has to be approved by the consulate or the embassy for that matter, so that they can be able to attest it for you. Okay, so once if you reach to this point, there are many offices here in Dubai that are doing this MOFAIC attestation, which is being done online. You can as well do it online as long as you have UAE bank account. There is a link I'm going to share for you later on. http://www.mofaic.government.ae. Okay, using this link, if you have your UAE bank account, you can access this site, upload the document for you. Also, you can do it for a friend. Then you're going to pay 250 dirhams by card. Or if you visit the offices, you can pay by cash. Okay, the same amount. And the waiting time is 24 hours. 24 hours, but in most cases, it takes 1 to 2 days. Okay, especially if the day is falling on a weekend. So this is a very, very simple steps. I know many people, they don't have time to read all these steps. That's why I'm coming out and explaining point to point. But if you have any issue, you can always reach to me. Namba zangu nilikuwa nimeshasema nitapeana hapo. Namba yangu ya simu ni 9 plus 971 00 plus 971 55 196 5180 or plus 971 52 535 2740. I know many people, for those who have been we have interacted together, they have my contact, they have my, they know how to reach to me. In case you are not clear on this one, I can always be able to explain to you. I'm actually resident of Dubai. I live around Al Basha 1 behind MOE. So if you have any issue, you can reach to me, then I can be able to help you further. And I'll be discussing later on about the passport application procedures. Those people who lost the application, their passport, they want to renew, they want to get new passports. Going forward, I'll be coming out and discuss most of these points with you. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for Infotech Institute for welcoming me in the offices. I'm really humble to be here, and we shall be connected elsewhere. Thank you so much.